Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are here with another Transfer Tuesday where we move the money what we were able to save in Friday's savings challenges to our goals. But because we are starting our new month, we do have to come into here and add the money from saving sweep. So I'm going to actually put two transactions in here. So the first one is going to go straight to retirement. And I know I mentioned this in my prior videos, but we had about $2,400 or so in saving sweep at the closeout because we have those extra paychecks that I can let them roll over all the way to the end of the year. And because we had so much money, that's not typical. I wasn't going to play challenges with $2,400. So we just were going to take 2,000 of that and put it straight to retirement. So that one is going to go straight to retirement. And then the remaining amount, which is what we're going to use for our savings challenges, I'm going to put to ready to assign. And that amount was $430.40. So when we come over here to our challenges, we see the $2,000 got added, so it did increase our retirement savings. And now we have this $430.40 that I'm going to bring down here to our weekly rollover category, just so that I could pull out the weekly amounts. It just makes it a little bit easier to make sure I don't make any errors or mistakes. So first we had to put $20 to our gratitude challenge. So that brought it to $2.95. Next we had subscriber challenge. So we gained 7 subscribers. So we're going to move $7 down here to our subscriber challenge. And then unfortunately we lost 23 hours. So I got to move 23 hours back up to weekly rollover. It's really a bummer. I wish that YouTube didn't do that. But it is what it is. So that brought our amount here to $429.62. And when you divide that out over 4 weeks, you get 107. So I'm going to just bring 107 up to ready to assign. That's what we worked with each week throughout this month. So for this past Friday's savings challenges, retirement got $51. So we're going to put $51 to retirement. And my son's college got $14, and my daughter's college got $42. So that brought our retirement up to $5,431.94, and we are trying to hit $16,000. We try to hit it by July of the year, so by July of 2026 we hope to have the $16,000. That's $8,000 for myself and $8,000 for my husband to fully fund Roth IRAs. We are working on saving $15,702.41 towards my son's college. So that's $5,000, which is extra. We added it on because he's going to need dorm supplies, a computer, and stuff just to get like settled in. And then we are still trying to finish topping off like the original goal that we had set for his college. Um, we are still trying to figure out if we need to say more for them because um, I know that my oldest daughter, the one who's in grad school this semester, who's graduating, she probably will not be on her tax return for 2026 because she is on her tax return for this year, but she took a long-term sub position as part of our student teaching for the spring. So, currently, and between that pay and then she'll be graduated and she'll most likely get hired by our school district. She's pretty much like they want her. So, um, you know, we'll see. Hopefully that happens. But yeah, so if she's fully employed, she's not going to be on our 2026 taxes. And so, as the household size goes down, that means less aid for college. So we have to take that into account as our planning, which is something that when we set our initial amounts, we didn't do. So we're like looking at things and trying to see if we're going to have extra money left in our other kids' college funds that we could just roll into theirs and not really save more. So just watching all that, keeping an eye on it. But anyway, he is sitting at $4,052.09 of the $15,702.41 goal. And my daughter, we tacked on an extra $5,000 just to cover a computer and dorm setup, bedding and all that stuff. And I think a grad party's in there too. But we realized with my other two kids that we needed like money for those things that, we're not necessarily going to take out of their true college accounts. So yeah, so we're working on that $5,000 goal for her, and we are at $3,455.82. So we're definitely close, and she has about a year and a half. I can't believe it. I can't believe she's like we're gonna be doing like college applications over the summer. It's just crazy. But anyway, that's where we stand for our current savings goals. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others. And may God shine his light upon you and fill your days with many blessings. See you in the next video. Bye.